Why would the wound give less water?
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want and
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly.
You should see her spear in action. Welcome.
I heard from our scouts. Kala will go for the grove and the chief.
Is it true you say Takara?
Here, your weapon can be key. Trade and trust.
It's an honor.
My host Flyboy.
There's the Nora warrior everyone's talking about. With everything that's happened, I feel like I need to know more.
Blade be brushed.
Want to kill this squad.
All blades against Kakaro's honor.
You wanted to speak to me?
The name's Zoka. Have you heard from up north?
I'm guessing that's a place.
One of the desert's village. They send their yield of ash blood so the Bereka over there can mark the skin of our soldiers. But it's been a long time since the last supply.
If you think something happened...
Were it up to me. But with everyone fuming about the commander can't spare any... My face paint will strike fear in your enemies.
You mentioned the village up north.
It's a crimson stone that we grind into Bleeding Mark has the largest supply. Our soldiers there gather and deliver it to us in exchange for their...
Die for what?
Everyone in the clan depends on the wound in the sand for their water, capital, and outlying. But the last delivery of Ashblood was weeks ago. Our supply is running low. So must be their water.
If I'm out that way, I can look in on the village. Find out what's the delay.
You have my thanks. Head north to a ruin where the desert meets the mountains. That's Bleeding Mark. Ask for Kentok or Natika there. They'll know what's...
Regala's bane. Walk with honor. Greetings, warrior.
Agility and protection. I tried to combine both.
Is this a training?
It is. Sounds like you've been to one. I'm Lirake. Only a few Outlanders, but from what I've heard, you're a pretty... Anyway, if you've been to another, same rules apply. You can train or take on it. Only your spear and a practice bow are allowed in the pit. Complete all of my challenges.
And when I beat.
If. And yes.
Who is this? All I've heard is that they're the best trained.
Earn 3 marks. Then you'll see.
Let our blades seek Regala together.
Just as you can combine single attacks, you can also chain combinations. Try it with this one.
You'll suffer!
We must all unite to stop Regala.
Want more?
Can't win every fight, but you can keep trying.
There was Haru's champion. Honor and strength. You should know this.
Don't let anything get by. You feel that?
Be guided by the ten.
Hope that hurt!
Can't win every fight, but you can keep trying.
You feel that?
Common enemy.
I'm taking her down!
Can't win every fight, but you can keep trying.
she's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly.
Careful. You're starting to sound like
Your reputation has grown since I saw you last. You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You will find out soon enough.
So, this is the Outlander that bested Regalla. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
This water source. Jataka said.
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources, but everything else nearby is tainted one way or...
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water, and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regalla's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
Draka said your clan won't touch
Her grudge is with Chief Hekarro, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hekarro, she deserves to rule.
Draka's people sacrificed a lot. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect Of course he makes it sound very noble, but all he really wants, he'd face the exact same problem I have.
I can't promise anything. But if this wound was built by the old ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that? Very well. The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karja, or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path. This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the old ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
But I'll wait here. What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the
Betrayed is
bottom.
welcome, Outlander.
Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way.
should be able to turn off my focus for a while. I can follow the pipe's general direction now. I can always check the trail with my focus, make sure I'm still on track.
Machines.
Shock ammo would come in handy. Those flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep.
Grab the ammo!
That mound. It looks like the metal from the wound. We really are following its trail.
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
Path goes past that ridge. We're gonna have to do some climbing.
Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure.
There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead
Machine doesn't
soldier.
like fire. Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
Where do you think you're going?
You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I will cut off that dissident's head and feed it to the vultures if he had anything to do with...
We don't know what happened here yet. And we still have a trail to follow.
Lead the way.
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
Water. Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
he must have been going back to Arrowhand when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough. Don't find green shine too often.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like Draka's man tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. I don't think this is gonna do anything.
The water is still leaking.
I gotta try something else. This must be the pipe that connects to Scalding Spear. I don't think this is gonna do anything. This must be the pipe that connects to Scalding Spear. Maybe if I follow that main pipe,
The
I'll
water
find
is still
something
leaking.
useful. I gotta try something else.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around.
Hey! It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water flow. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Not getting up through there. The system switched back. Couldn't hold the water pressure. I need to find a way up to that valve.
It's leaking again. Whatever you did, undo it.
Better close that up again.
The leak's disappeared.
Making progress.
Is it done?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Was that supposed to do anything?
I guess not. That pipe. It looks like it bypasses the damaged distribution system. Maybe I can find a way to reroute the water through it. There has to be a way to reroute the water back to Scalding Spear. It's easy. Switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scalding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care! All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
We don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off. Pouch is full, but my pack has room. I'm not giving up. Fire's not gonna help me. I'll take it. Could tear up that heavy weapon if I aim right. I see soldiers guarding the wound in the sand. But no Yara. What's going on? I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Draka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them.
Let none doubt.
You've won, Your Honor.
So, that chief is lasting.
You can walk proudly, Outlander.
You have some
Nice
nerve.
choice of armor.
You're one to talk.
With sense.
That doesn't...
How could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Draka.
No, you know what? Enough of this! No more words! Consider that a challenge.
Gather your squads then, and meet us at the Gate of the Vanquished. I have a challenge to prepare for. Leave me.
This will be the end of the clan. I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand. What do you mean, the end of the clan?
Both sides will take their most loyal squads to the Gate of the Vanquished. Then they'll butcher each other as part of a ritual challenge. But it won't stop there. Whoever wins will try to wipe out the loser's loyalists all over the desert. The fighting could last for months. Those two scabheads are going to doom us all.
Can't you stop them?
I'm a chaplain. I provide counsel. I cannot force them to heed it. Even Chief Hekarro can't intervene. It is a matter for the clan alone.
What is this gate?
The doorway to a dead cauldron. A symbol of what the tribe aspires to. The defeat of deranged machines.
Dead. What shut it off?
No one knows. But it is a place of great significance. Even greater now, since it will mark the onslaught of...
What makes you think I can help you stop them? I'm not even from this tribe.
They both owe you a debt. You aided them when no one else could. And you've seen into their hearts. Misguided in different ways, but no less worthy of the people they protect. Your words might be enough to spear some sense into them.
Yeah, well...